Hey there, my name is Francesca Gold, and today we are going to do a yoga class for the absolute beginner. So you have myself here as your guide, and we have Sleepy Zoe over there to assist us and answer any questions that we have. So go ahead and grab a blanket if you have one, or a towel, or even a pillow. If you have a couple of yoga blocks, you can grab those, and we'll get started. So just come into a comfortable cross-legged position to begin, right? And so you want to sit up on something so that your hips are a little bit higher than your ankles. And that's just to help with lengthening your spine. You don't want to round your lower back when you're sitting. And you might find that you want to add a couple pillows under you or a couple of blankets. And we won't be here for too long, but this is a really wonderful way to start a practice. Okay. So another thing, you can close your eyes if you want. You can also just keep them open. You can look down at the floor. You can soften your gaze. And you can try this as well. So try with your palms up and then try putting your palms down. Right? So mine are on my knees. Maybe yours feel better back here on your thighs. Okay. So get settled into your seat here. And I invite you to acknowledge that your breath is happening. Maybe you even take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Let's take another one like that. And maybe you even sigh as you exhale. So breathe in. And breathe out. Do that one more time. Good. Maybe you take a moment here and remind yourself of why you wanted to try a yoga practice in the first place. And just take a moment. We can call this setting an intention or a bhavana. Wonderful. You can always keep your eyes closed. If you want to open them, you're welcome to. Bring your arms to your sides and take a deep breath in, reach your arms out and up overhead. Good. Up to you how high you want to reach them up, right? If it starts to hurt your upper shoulders, if you get pinchy at all when you bring them close together, give a little bit of space to your arms and then exhale and lower down. We'll do two more. So deep breath in, draw your shoulder blades, so scapula, down your back, reaching your arms up. Maybe you even look up and then let them move down. One more. Wonderful. Okay. So bring your hands back to your knees, like you're holding on to your knees, and bring your awareness, your focus to your sits bones, and just start rocking forward and back. If you need to switch the cross of your legs at all, you can do that. Just crossing the legs in a way that feels comfortable, rocking forward and back. And start to get your upper body involved. So as you're rocking, you're pulling your shoulders forward and back, tucking your chin, lifting your chin. So this is called spinal extension. It's like a back bend. And then spinal flexion is rounding your spine. Let's do one more. Okay. Bring your arms back to your sides. Reach your arms up as you breathe in. Pick a direction and turn that direction, letting your lower back, your lumbar spine rotate a little bit, and then your thoracic spine, your mid back rotate. And then you can either look to your side or your cervical spine, your neck, you can twist it and look behind you. So hands, one is on your thigh. You can either just place it there. You can also pull yourself a little bit. And then my back hand is behind me, and it's not so far back that I'm leaning, but it's close to my lower back and I'm pressing into it. I can also grab a block and put this block right behind my lower back and press into it, getting some height so I can rotate around. You bring your head back around, your chest and your belly. We'll do the other side. So nice breath in, reaching your arms up. And a twist to the other side. Think of lifting your chest up, lifting up through the crown of your head. You can look behind you if you want. Bring your head back to center, and then your chest, and then your belly. Wonderful. So we're going to change into another position here. And we'll be on the knees. So I would recommend grabbing a blanket or folding your mat a bit for a little bit of extra padding. You can also do this in a chair. So for the chair, you would be sitting in the chair, and it's this movement with the spine, okay? But I'll cue it. So hands are on the ground, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips or thereabouts. And first things first, make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Make sure that when you breathe in, you feel like you can breathe in. And as you breathe out, you can relax a little bit. Try to get long here, pulling your hips back and your head forward simultaneously. And then as you breathe out, draw your belly button toward your spine. Start to round your back, tuck your chin, push your upper back up toward the ceiling, and do the opposite movement with your spine. Breathe in, lift your head and tailbone up. Lift your gaze up, so your eyes up to look toward the ceiling, and exhale, round. So try this on your own for a couple of rounds. This is affectionately known as cat-cow. It's a hyphen in there. And specifically, what we're doing is called spinal articulation. So when you articulate your words, right? You say one syllable at a time. So that's what's happening here. We want to try to move one vertebrae at a time, and that will come with time. All right. So now we'll try another really well-known position, right? And Zoe might help us with this if she wakes up. So you can tuck your toes under here. Lift your hips up. You're going to put weight into your hands. Let your hips come up toward the sky or the ceiling. Bend your knees. Push the ground away from you with your hands. Let your head drop down. Spread your toes. Spread your fingers. And bend one knee and then the other knee. Wonderful. Right? If at any time you want to rest, you can come on down and then join us again. Good. Turn your head side to side. Beautiful. Okay, we'll come into our final position here. Child's pose. So knees come down. You can bring your knees together or you can take them out wide. You'll bring your hips back first and then let yourself settle down here So because I have some blocks here, I'll show you some options. Some people, they find it comfortable to put a block under the chest and under your forehead for a little bit of lift there. Some people, maybe just under the head. You can bend your elbows or straighten them. But we're using this as a kind of a final resting position. And if this doesn't feel good for you, you can lie on your back, right? You can come in any other position that feels good. You can even bring your arms alongside you. Notice all the parts of your body that are touching the ground. And come back to your slow and steady breath. You can rest here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.